Stay tuned to find out more.
So many pieces all back together now. What's your vision?
So as you guys can see, we know that Minecraft is a game which has a unique set of blocks in the game, and we all know that we all love our, diamond blocks, we love our emerald blocks, we love our lapis blocks, we love and all have, our favorite blocks that we want. But there are some blocks that are in the game that are, quite secret, and you can't really access them from the main menu. So if we look at the creative, there's a bunch of blocks that are in the game, but then there's some of these blocks that have recently been added to the game that not a lot of people know about, and some blocks that have been removed from the game that a lot of people don't know about. So one of these blocks that I'm going to be talking about is a block which I've only seen on the console edition. I don't think you can get it on PC, but it is a really cool secret block which 4J Studios use, the developers of the console edition, and a bunch of people who build Minecraft maps use. So now this block right here, you may have seen this block before. But what this block is a barrier block. So what this block does is, as you guys can see, it's basically a block that you get using mods on the console edition of Minecraft. And if you want to use mods on the console edition of Minecraft, please just check out my other videos. So basically, as I was saying, guys, this secret block can only be accessed by using mods, or if you have like a developer version of the Minecraft console edition, which the developers of the game use. So as you guys can see, it's a barrier block. And what's interesting about this block is that it changes when you have it in your hand from when you don't have it in your hand. So as you guys can see right now, I can see exactly what it is, and as you guys can see, it's a red thing that keeps going in and out. But then as soon as I get rid of it out of my hand, as you guys can see, in a minute it will disappear. As you guys can see there, it disappeared. Now the reason it does this is because it's a barrier block. Now barrier blocks are used, if you guys didn't know, in, for example, the glide tracks, for example, the glide mini games, and the build battles, and the PvP matches. So where people don't really escape the map and stuff. But what this is really cool is that you can use this, if you manage to get this block, is that you can use this to create your own maps. And it's a very, very useful thing, because if you wanted to create your own creative server on Minecraft Xbox or Minecraft console, and wanted to have your own personal spawn area which people couldn't just run out of, but you didn't really want to like if you had a survival server and you didn't want to build up tons and tons of bedrock, you could just have them spawn in this barrier area, which is really, really cool. Now it doesn't like you can't destroy it if you are in survival. There's no way to destroy it if you are in survival. I'll just show you guys quickly the interaction, and you can't really see, the only thing you can really see is you can see you can see like a wall, you can see like the physical block there, but you can't actually really interact with it, which is kind of crazy, because you'd think that you might be able to destroy it or not if you had a pickaxe, but unfortunately the barrier block is pretty much indestructible. It's like a better version of Bedrock, which we all know is one of the most indestructible blocks that you can't really get in survival either. So this is pretty much one of the most secret blocks that I found, because it's only really available for the console edition, and yeah, it's just really cool, and you can't really get it on the PC. And it's something that has been in the game now for I think around 3 years now, but it's just something that not a lot of people know about. But what I do think is cool is that eventually this feature, or this block, should definitely be coming to the the console edition of Minecraft, because it's already in the game, we can already use it, and it's not like it's bugged out or anything. Like, I can actually use this block, I can mess around with it, and I can play with it. And it's something that should definitely be in the game, because it's already there. They might as well just release it and just put it on the menu as a barrier block, because if you guys didn't know, tons of people build maps, and this would be an absolutely insane block for us to use and play with. So yeah, that's gonna be to the first block that I'm gonna be going over. I guess it is kind of glitchy now that I think about it. I can see it going in and out, but yeah, one of my favorite blocks, guys. So the second block that I'm going to be talking about, guys, is the command block. Now I'm going to switch gameplays here to this old gameplay, not really old gameplay, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, but yeah, as you guys can see from this gameplay, it's actually me using the command block with a chest, a minecart, I believe, and this is on the console edition of Minecraft. Now the reason this is on the console edition and I say that it's a secret block is because on the console edition of Minecraft, if you are watching and you're a PC subscriber, pretty much on the console edition we don't have command blocks yet. But what we do know is that command blocks are in the game. Now I say they are in the game because, as you guys can see by the gameplay, I am using a command block and I'm running around with the command block, with a minecart in the chest. So if it wasn't a secret block, as you guys can see, it wouldn't be a texture for it. There wouldn't be a texture for it. I wouldn't be allowed to use it. I wouldn't be, you know, allowed to do it, because what I did try, guys, is I did try to mod this world on the PC, and what happened is my game crashed immediately. So that means that, you know, the block isn't in the game and it isn't, you know, accessible. So if you try to enter anything that isn't in the game, then it's going to crash immediately. But as you guys can see there, the command block is something that is scheduled for the console edition. I'm just not sure when, but they do have, guys, they do have the textures for every single command block in all of the Reshit mashup packs, like the Fallout mashup pack, the Skyrim mashup pack, the Adventure Time. All of those texture packs have a command block texture, but they were removed from the game for some reason. But it's not to say that, you know, they won't be adding the command blocks again. I'm not sure why they removed them, but as you guys can see, for some reason they've still kept command blocks with minecarts. Now, I don't want to say if this feature was never going to be added to the game, I'm pretty sure that this block would have been removed from the game files by now, because you're not going to put something in there if you don't intend to use it. And since console is larger than PC now, if you guys didn't know, console, you know, has more users than the PC and Mac combined, you know, we're generally going to get most of the features, if not all of them, on what there is, you know, on our counterpart on the PC, which is definitely really cool, and I'm so glad that this is going to be happening for us. But yeah, guys, this is another cool block, guys. So the next block here that we have, guys, is a block that, you know, isn't really available anywhere, but, you know, I still think it should be in the game. It is in the game. I'm not entirely sure how you actually get this block, because it's not really accessible. You know, you have to use mods on the PC, but nonetheless, it is a block that exists and is really cool. So this is the, as you guys can see here, the full half slab block in vanilla Minecraft. So what this block is I'll show you guys what the original slabs look like. So we'll go over to our creative inventory here, and I'll show you guys. If we look at the stone slab, we can see that the two stone slabs looks like that merged, but what a full half slab block looks, it looks like that, which looks much better if you ask me, because it's not like this texture is ugly. It's just that it creates a entirely smoother texture, which just looks so much better. Now, I'm not sure how people, you know, found this out. I think maybe people just, you know, meddled with the textures, but generally it is a secret block in the game that is, you know, used by some people, you know, just by altering their resource pack on the PC. And I do believe that it is possible to get it in console if you do have some, like, maybe crazy mods. And all it is, guys, it's just this texture on this side, this side, this side, and that side. So it's pretty much not a secret block. It's just like something that is really cool in the game, like a type of block that most people don't really know about. But I definitely feel like they should have added this block a really long time ago, because usually what happens with the most slabs, so for example, I'll show you what happens with the dark oak slab. For some reason, dark oak wood is just my favorite type of wood now, but I'll show you guys what happens with this. And most of you guys know that, you know, when you place, you know, a wooden block and then you've got, you know, your slabs, the slabs always, you know, merge and it's seamless, guys. It's the same thing. You would never be able to tell the difference between these two, but between, you know, this and, you know, if you had a full slab block, you'd be able to tell the difference, because you know that's two slabs. So yeah, that block should definitely be in the game. Now on to our next block. Now this block right here that I'm going to be talking about is one that's to do with the mushrooms. So as you guys know, mushrooms are something that are in Minecraft, and basically previously it used to be that you could be able to get a secret block from Minecraft from the mushroom. Now how people would do that is they would use the silk tuck pickaxe, and when they would mine these, they would get this mushroom block here, because previously it wasn't in the creative menu. So if I switch to creative right now, I'll show you guys what the creative menu looks like and how they've added it into the game. Now I still do want to say that it still is a secret block. Now why JusMC, why is it a secret block? Now if we look at this, if we look over here, and if we look at this block right here, so we can see that we've got two different types of blocks. So we've got this mushroom block, and then we've got this mushroom block. The reason you can't really get this block, and I don't know why, is because for some reason Minecraft doesn't allow us to have these two blocks merged together. We can only get one with all textures on the side, including this block and this block, but we can't get this actual one here. And even if you mine it with a silk touch pickaxe, which I will do here, as you guys can see, we just get one with all textures on it. So it's just kind of weird. It's kind of like, I don't know, guys, this right here in itself is a secret block that we can't get anymore. For some reason, I don't know, guys, we can't just get this one with the actual, you know, half of it being red. We can only get one with all of this texture or all of that texture on it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's just kind of weird, and I really don't see much people using this block in the game for some reason. I guess because most people just really don't, you know, really know what mushroom is or what it does, and just seem to have forgotten about that block in the game. So the next block I'm going to be talking about, guys, is the lock chest. Now the lock chest was apparently an April Fool's block. Now this block was introduced in the 1.8 update on the Minecraft PC. Now I know I'm talking about console edition, but I just wanted to give you guys some more secret blocks, because there isn't too much that, you know, are actually on the Minecraft console edition, because you know that it's more restrained since we don't have that much mods on the console edition. But yeah, like I was saying guys, the lock chest was a really cool thing because it was pretty much a troll block, and it was indestructible except for explosions, allowing it to drop. Now every chunk between April the 1st and April the 5th in 2011 had a small chance of having a locked chest in it. Now there's a bunch of information on this locked chest that you guys can read on the Minecraft Wikipedia page, but I'll just leave that up to you guys because this block is no longer in the game, and it was pretty much a troll trapped chest. Now it's really cool and it's really interesting on what there was, but for the Minecraft console edition there are only a few secret blocks that we have here, but maybe with more updates we'll get more secret blocks, because there were, you know, in the past a couple of glitch blocks that we could have and that we could use. But yeah guys, if you did enjoy this video, there are also some secret blocks that are, you know, only available on the PC, including, you know, some jack-o'-lanterns without any faces, woods with all sides. So for example, you know, a normal wooden block, like an oak wooden block, and then, you know, the wood is on all sides, like it doesn't show the middle part of the wood, but you know, that's just for PC, and those are using commands. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, do not forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and until the next time, I'll see you all in my next video.